On my recent trip to Hong Kong, I met up with Chef May Chow. She owns Little Bao Restaurant, and it's a real hotspot in the city. I was so honored that she shared with me her signature bao recipe, those lovely soft steamed buns. It inspired me to play with my own recipe, filling mine with a crab salad. Unlike May, I don't always have access to that special bao flour, but I found the low protein content of cake and pastry flour works just fine. I'll add to that some warm water and a splash of white vinegar. It's an important ingredient because vinegar interacts with the proteins in the flour, breaking them down, and that's what makes a tender, tender steamed bun. Her combination of leavening ingredients I use as well. A bit of instant yeast and baking powder. A little bit of sugar, plus salt, and there's a simple dough for you. I use a paddle as opposed to a dough hook when I'm mixing this dough to make sure everything is evenly blended. First on low speed, and then you can increase it by 1 or 2 notches. There we go. The dough's had a few minutes to mix, so now I can go right from the bowl to actually rolling and shaping the bao. What I learned from Chef May is that you have to roll it a lot, almost like rolling out puff pastry. You roll out the dough, you fold it in thirds, rotate it 90 degrees, and you just keep rolling and folding. But May suggested a minimum of 8 up to 20 times. I've done my last fold. Now it's time for the shaping. Just use this spiraling technique to create that final shape. And to get 12 bao, I'll split it in half, each half and half, and then cut those each into 3. Because this is a yeast dough, they do need to rest right now. But just an hour, that's all it takes. Just set these off to the side. While the bao are resting, I can make the crab salad filling for them when they come out of the steamer. I've got a little shredded crab here, and to bind it, I'll use some mayonnaise, little crunch with some chopped celery, a little bit of diced pickle, a splash of lemon juice, and then a bit of celery salt for seasoning. I just stir this to combine it, and then I can pop it in the fridge to use later. So after they rested for an hour, I've put them in the bamboo steamer. It only takes 10 minutes to steam these buns. I did these in 2 batches. That way, they'd have a chance to cool. And I'm just so impressed. They're fluffy and light. The first batch has already cooled, so they're ready to be filled. Here's that beautiful crab salad, cool and refreshing. And for my style of bao, I'm gonna split these down the center. Just going to take a little peek. Ooh, look at how delicate the crumbs are. I did it. That folding, thank you, May, is just the ticket. Now, I'll start first by lining the bao with a couple slices of cucumber, little radish for crunch and color, and then spoon in some of that crab salad. And what a handy little treat to pick up and eat. The nice thing about a dish like this is you can assemble it now and enjoy them later.